Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome back to another episode of Voice of Youth. Today we are finally back and talking about a new topic itself. I've always put it out there that I want you to get involved, and this is something in which I think it would be great for you, the audience, to comment down below, share your thoughts, or even just share what you think about this topic itself, because we are going to explore or just talk about something don't really hear a lot about today, but then I used to hear a lot about when I was a kid and being raised as a Sikh and everything. So today we're talking about the Sikh colours and their importance. So what I did, I sent a message in the Voice of Youth Facebook group chat. If you do want to come a part of that, let me know and I'll add you in that. And I asked the Sikh youth the meaning behind the colours, or why they would wear it, or why they think Sikh colours are important, all these kind of questions. And this is what we came up with. So looking at the Voice of Youth chat itself, there are so many things to cover and so many things in which we can do a deeper dive into. And I would love to save that for future videos where I can get your feedback on your thoughts on the Sikh colours and everything, and get a little bit more of an insight on the others youth's ideas and ideologies regarding Sikh colours. So for now I'm going to keep it nice and short and just briefly talk about certain topics that were raised. So let's get into the first one, and that is that of unity. Someone brought up a fact that they were told by some Singhs that when they were asked about why all these group of Singhs were wearing all Neela, Kurte, Pajame, Dastar, all these kind of things, why they were all wearing the same colour, their response was this: what's something that everyone sees is the same? The sky, which is blue. So it is that sense of unity, the sense that Sikh people believe that everyone is equal, that everyone is on that same playing field. We're all going on the same path to try to get to a Kalpurk. We are all one. So being dressed in the same color, being dressed in this Sikh color, helps show that unity, helps show that journey. The color blue was also later brought up in a few shabads which were mentioned here. Let me get them up right now. Ang 709 Prabhu to Kailaj Hamani Nilankat Narayan Neela Basanam Banavari Rahau. And then specifically, I just want to read this part here. O Lord, you alone can protect my honor. O blue-throated Lord of men, O Lord of forests, wearing blue vests. We have this from Bhai Gurdas Ji. Baba fir Makke gaya Neel, Bastra Tari Banavari. Donning blue attire, then Baba Nanak went to Mecca. So we have here these clear associations of the color blue and the Kalpurk and Guru Nanak Dev Ji. This should represent us, because we want to reach a Kalpurk. That's our end goal. So being a Sikh color, blue, it makes a lot of sense. If it is mentioned in there, mentioned in Shabads, mentioned in Gurbani that blue has this importance to the Sikh people, it is clear that it is an important Sikh color. And then going on to the other colors, Maryada specifically talks about having these four colors, Sikh colors that we should have. But does that mean necessarily that a Sikh shouldn't wear other colors? Someone then brought up the fact that after 1984, Sikhs had to go into hiding and they wore different colors, different color pugs, different everythings. And it was something that was simply understood as to a reason for why that would be happening. So then one of the questions I would love to just push out there real quick and just ask you, and you can let me know in the comment section down below, is whether or not you think it's important to carry over and still maintain Sikh colors in today's day and age. If we've come from a point in which, now we're like the Sikh people, we're trying to make sure people know who we are and everything like that, we're trying to push for an understanding of our community, do we then go back to just focusing on the four Sikh colors? And yes, I will obviously mention the fact that there are certain colors associated with certain groups associated in Sikhism, but overall, these Sikh colors, I personally will view it in a general, as a whole Sikh sense. That's how I will view it, and that's how I hope you all view it as well. That these Sikh colors, they are Sikh colors, not specifically to a group or people or anything like that. Because when I was younger and I was told, oh, we have these colors, you wear these colors, I always used to love wearing orange. I don't know why, I just really liked it. But then yeah, some people like say, oh, you can switch out yellow and orange, all this kind of stuff. The Nishan Sahib is orange, it used to be blue. We have all these kind of associations with colors, and it's so interesting that I would like to know how people feel about it. Do people think it is something that is not necessary in today's day and age, that okay, it's a color, it happened back then, it was something that used to be a little bit more important than it is now. We have bigger things to focus on, so that's a little bit more pushed to the side? Or do people feel like we should bring back the importance of these colors, we should enforce or just kind of play more of an important role in when you're doing a Sikh event or doing something Sikhi related, you should be doing it dressed in these certain colors and avoid these other colors. One reason that was brought up for Sikh colors was the practicality of it back when the Sikhs were fighting against the Mughal empires and everything. The fact that the Mughals wore red, Sikhs then wore blue, and it was this sense of distinction and association as well. So these Sikh colors, the idea of unity, the fact that it's brought up in Shabads, the practical reasoning behind it from hundreds of years ago until just a bit over 30 years ago, why do we have Sikh colors is the importance of the association with it. Someone brought up the fact that red is associated with the aggravation of lust and all these other things. The colors, we obviously have white is so often associated with purity. We look at the Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sakhi, where he squeezes one roti and then blood comes out, another one and milk comes out. The purity of milk compared to the the disgust of red. Colors are so often associated with such a vast amount of things, and the fact that we have Sikh colors, is it important? Is it something that you out there as an audience believe we should still be following? So with that all said and done, I've quickly gone over just the reasoning behind some of the Sikh colors we have, and obviously it's a little dabble into a larger story or a larger topic, I should say, and I would love to get your thoughts on it and really then just go a lot deeper into this. I will definitely be doing more of my own research in my own time, but I wanted to get this video out there just as a little Kickstarter for some of the other youth out there. Maybe you haven't talked about this with your family, or maybe you're an adult who hasn't really thought about this since you were a kid, like me and some of the other Sikhs that mentioned this in the group chat itself. So I would love to kind of get this kickstarted again and let me know your thoughts. But otherwise, I would like to thank you for joining me on today. Make sure you leave a comment down below, like the video, share it around, and until next time, thank you. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.